Good morning, grade 4. Hope you all fine. Now time for science session. Let's start our session for today. I love this animation so much. I always wanted to understand how Tarzan was able to live with animals between trees in jungle. Even he became able to climb trees like real monkey. Actually, he could adapt to this environment very well. Wait, what's the meaning of adapt? Okay, today we're going to know what's the meaning of adapt or adaptation. So, adaptation is a special behavior or maybe physical property in body help living creatures to survive or still alive in different problems or situations they found in environment. So I can define adaptation as it's the change that happens over generations and help living organisms to survive and reproduce. The meaning of survive to still alive. Okay, so adaptation is the change that happens over generations and helps living organisms to survive and reproduce. Okay, first example we have penguins. Penguins, these cute creatures, lives in polar climate, which means very extreme cold. Actually, they live in one of the coldest places on Earth, which we call it as Antarctica. We call it as Antarctica. Okay, so in this very cold situation they live in, they have to adapt to this one. So, penguins have an insulating layer of fat and thick downy feathers that trap warm air against the skin to keep its body warm. So, to keep their bodies warm in the freezing cold, all amazing penguins had insulating layer of fat and thick downy feathers to trap the air against the skin, except on their feet. If you look carefully here, you can see this. These feet has no feathers, no fat to keep them warm. But you know what? They actually have something called blood vessels. If we look carefully at penguins' feet, we can see two types of blood vessels. Blood vessel brings cold blood up from the feet, and the other blood vessel brings warm blood down to the feet from the feathers-coated body. The warm blood vessels waves or rotate, as we can see here in this picture, around the cold blood vessel. When they meet, the warm blood vessels heated up the cold blood vessels. So actually, the blood which is going to the body is cold blood, and that going down is the warm blood to make these toes feeling warm. Wow, what is this? Look at this. Wow, octopus. What the octopus just do? Cold camouflage. Cold camouflage. So, camouflage is a property that helps animals to survive. Some animals can change their colors, as we can see here in this picture, like this lizard and this octopus, to blend in surrounding environment. Even we have another kind of animals that can blend with the surrounding color, like owl and this snake. Okay? Even us use camouflage to blend with the surrounding environment, as we can see. So, camouflage, it is an example of adaptation in which some animals hide from their predators or their prey by blending in with surrounding environment. We're going to take many examples of camouflage, and we're going to start with polar bear. Polar bear, as we can see here in this picture, have a white thick fur because this kind of bears live in Arctic region. So the adaptation that polar bear have is white and thick fur. This kind of adaptation, as we can see in this picture, help the polar bear to blend in the snow and can easily sneak up on the prey. Thick fur also help this polar bear to stay warm, Brown or dark bear, also a kind of bears, like polar bear and brown or dark bear. But the habitat or the place they will live are very different because the brown or dark bear lives in forest, so its adaptation was dark fur, to help them to stay hidden among the trees. Okay, we have examples lives in deserts like caracal and fennec fox. These two lives in desert, and their adaptation is that they have sandy colored fur, and that help them hide and blend in with desert. Also, we have some types of lizards. As we can see here in this picture, we have different lizards with different colors. Okay, so the habitat that lizards live in it, some of them in desert, and the other can live in different environment among light colorful rocks. The adaptation of these lizard colorful scales that they have to make them hard to be seen among the rocks. So you can't differentiate between the lizards and rocks. We call it as a camouflage. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye bye.